Hey, so I'm making a sit-down video right now. I'm gonna edit it and try to post it before we leave because I still gotta make another video because we're gonna go see my brother. Excuse me, bull riding. And also, I got this hat back. I couldn't find it at one point, and I tried shaping it back into what it needs to be, and it looks like trash, honestly. Oh God. Oh wow, I didn't realize how bad it looked until looking at it with the camera on. But yeah, so what else? Okay, so the video I'm talking about school. I want to do a day in the life in an American public redneck school of a public redneck American, whatever title still got in my head. Anyways, there's a problem. Well, I'm not allowed to film the school for number one. And I can get in big trouble for that. Like, I can get sued and all that. For reason number two. Oh, God. This is like the most crazy setup I have for my phone. Reason number two is that I can't remember to do it. I've tried 3 times to just get a little clip of walking into class, walking between classes, but I can't remember. I'll get me getting on the bus. I'll get me getting ready. I'll get me going into first block. I've gotten me going out of first block once, and then I just forget about the entire thing until fourth block. Then I get pissed, and I can't record in my fourth block because it's gym, and I'm not allowed to have my phone. Yeah. Okay, so there's that. There's my video I want to do, but I can't do. Thing number 3. Jay, my buddy Jay. Oh, my buddy Jay. I am so proud of him. This kid, I'm not gonna say names because they probably don't want me to say his name. Said my buddy Jay. Okay, we're gonna call him Blake. We're calling the other kid Blake. My buddy Jay. Blake said my buddy Jay talked about his mama. My buddy did not talk about his mom, but he showed me all the texts through Snapchat, Messenger, and all that. But my buddy did not say a word about it. Blake's mama. Jay did not say a word about Blake's mama. Okay, now Blake over here saying crap, and I tell Jay, okay, I got your back through whatever happens. And keep in mind, we just got done, like, I'm wanting to punch him in his face, myself. Like, New Year, I ain't gonna hold no grudges, okay? So, yeah, the next day comes, Tuesday, and, Blake is saying, oh yeah, I'm gonna fight you today. Won't fight you until lunch. I'm gonna fight you after lunch, first lunch in the Commons. But if you make eye contact with me in lunch, I'm gonna fight you there. Okay, now, me and my buddy Jay at lunch, we stare at him. We stare at Blake. We stare at Blake because we know Blake is too much of a pussy. I'm gonna just say it. He's too much of a pussy to really do anything. And like with that many people there at the moment, right in front of the principal and all that, it's too much of a pussy to do that. I guess this ain't no kids video. And so what ends up happening is he does. Me, Jay's sister, and Jay are walking out of lunch. Me and Jay's sister's in front of him. Blake comes out saying, man, you'll start something and you won't finish it. You're such a B.I. Like, he said the B word. And, then he threw off his book bag. Jay had his strap on his chest, like, from his book bag. I don't know, it's weird. And so I had to push Tryson off twice. That way Jay could get his book bag off. He still didn't get his book bag off. But I wasn't going to stand there pushing the kid because I'd end up getting pissed and punching him myself. So, me and Jay's sister moved so Jay could hit him. Jay destroys the kid, like, demolishes him, like demolished. Yeah, that kid pushes his sister. Blake pushes Jay's sister. That made Jay mad. Made Jay real mad. Okay, so then rumors start happening, guys. Rumors start to happen after that. So we're now the day after the fight. Day after fight, okay? I'm so pumped. I'm like, yes, my buddy did it. He stuck up for himself. Let's go! And then I get on the bus. My buddy who gets on the bus, I'm not going to say his name, says, man, did you... Technology hates me. He says, man, did you really hold down Blake while Jay hit him? I said, nah. I was watching whenever he got Blake on the floor. Like, oh, people are saying you held him while he hit him. I'm like, no, that didn't happen, man. That didn't happen. I was all for a fair fight. So go through school, and my buddy Zach told me, wait, did you really hold him down? I thought you were fair fighting. I said, I am. I didn't do it. Washer's not happy with me. So then, throughout the day, I heard a rumor that one other person did it. And it was, I don't know his name. So I went to ask him who it was. He said, nah, it wasn't me. It was this kid. It was this kid, Corey. I'm like, oh my God, can we please figure out who this is? Because right now, everybody thinks it's me or thinks it's you. But apparently now people are thinking it's him. And I didn't see anybody hold anybody down. And I'm very confused. Okay, so that day goes by. That was Wednesday. Thursday goes by. Same stuff. Just rumors, nothing much. And then Friday. So I'm in first talking to my buddy Dakota and Jason. Talking about, I'm still hyped over Jay. Like, I'm proud of my buddy. He's a small boy, but he destroyed someone bigger than him. I'm proud of him. Then all of a sudden, Jay walks in through the door. I run up to him. I give him like a big old bear hug, like a buddy, like boys do. We hug each other. Yeah, that ain't girls can do that. It ain't gay. It's brotherly love, okay? So I do that. I clap him. I clap him. No, I give him a high five, all that. And like, we're talking, all that. Then he tells me, yeah, well, Blake's supposed to jump me today. He's supposed to jump me. I said, oh my God, he can't win a fair fight. And he's going to try and jump you because he's like that. So that's apparently what happened. That's apparently how that happened. Okay, so the day goes by. I'm talking to Jay, all that, lunch. Blake's there and all that. And then, next thing you know, nothing happens. Except my brother's ex-girlfriend likes one of my friends. That's just, it's a different story. It's a different story for another day. I also like somebody, but different story for a different day. Okay, so, yeah. That happened. God. Nothing happened. Yeah. We were even outside after school, and both of them were there, and, Blake didn't even try to jump Jay. Yeah. So, now thing number 4, because 4 is cool. Ain't that 4 is cool. We got a new principal. Because apparently our old one, he's friends with kids. You can't have a nice principal that actually listens to kids. No, you can't have any of them. No. That ain't a thing no more. Nope, not a thing anymore. So, they get rid of him. They get rid of our principal because he was too close to the kids. Gone. Yeet. Bye. They just took him out of the system completely. And they gave us a Mr. Thomas. He sounds like the gayest faggot I've ever heard in a school system. He comes to school. We always wore our hats in the first semester. We wore our hats through the days. And if a teacher told us to take our hats off, like in their class, we took our hats off. If someone told us to take them off in the hallway, we took them off just to be respectful. Because usually, in those situations, it's to be respectful. I want you to keep in that term, respectful. Okay? Respectful is a term that people need to learn with this new principal. Okay. First, I'm just gonna say, I hate his rules, but you got to listen to him, or else you're gonna get suspended over something stupid. I'm saying that now. Okay. And then, so we got a new principal. He's stupid. Number 5. Why is he stupid? He is stupid because he got us all into assembly. He did all the classes separate, but freshman class, I don't know. He said, he's just a freshman in a 54-year-old's body. Don't sound like no midlife crisis to me, does it? Mm-hmm. Now, to the reason why he don't like hats. When he taught this kid in middle school, and this kid failed some test, and the school didn't catch him. So they go on and they go play the sports, but once they catch him and find out that they had to forfeit every single game that kid played that season, and the kid failed the test like 2 years before, but they didn't even find him. But that season, whenever they figured out like every game that kid played, they had to forfeit it. They had to lose the game. And then whatchamacallit? The student, the kid, the guy, he drops out of school because he ain't having, like, people were bullying him, all that. And it wasn't even his fault. It's the school's fault. So, yeah, everybody's bullying him and all that. And then, come high school, the dude that, my principal is still a gym teacher. And there's this girl that, a year ago, that dude got pregnant. Not the teacher, the one who failed the test. He got that girl pregnant. Well, they lost a child. It's sad. It is really sad. But come to find out that a year later, after they lose the child, that kid, he's now 19. He still looks like he should be in a school system. He looks like he should be in school. He does. Because if you're 19 years old, there ain't no, you can't really tell a 19-year-old between 20, 19, 18, 17. Like, they all look the same. Okay? They all look the same. Now, keep that in mind. He goes into the school. He's wearing a hat. He's wearing a hat. Not even one of these, because these kind of hide more features than a regular cap does. But he's doing that, and then he goes in there. He attempts to kidnap the girl. And on the principal's watch. But he don't. But the principal said, now I'm walking through these halls, seeing y'all with those hats. I'm having flashbacks about that time with that girl. If you're having flashbacks about something like that, you need to go see a therapist. That's called PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder. You need therapy for that. My camera just did something weird with the focus. But anyways, you need therapy for that, okay? But that's his reason why we can't wear hats. Now here's something funny. He said, we'll play music in the comments if you send us an email. So I go talk to him. I had my hat off, okay? So I had my hat off, my hair straightened. I got a haircut today, by the way. And, yeah, we're there. I'm talking to him. He says, so by the time we're done with the conversation, he says, so what are you? Senior? Junior? I said, nah, sir, I'm a freshman. I could not help but laugh because this dude having a full-on rant saying he can't tell how old we are with our hats on. He misaged me by 2 or 3 years. I'm a freshman. But he thought I was a senior. But I didn't have no hat on. I didn't have a hat on. So apparently, he can't tell a difference either way. Is that, okay, now let me tell you why you need to remember the word respect. I'm going to tell you why you needed to remember that word. People are getting suspended for wearing hats now, thanks to that new principal. Now that's bad. It is bad. I have gotten threatened suspension already for wearing a hat. Because what happened was the assistant principal, told me to take my hat off. So I take my hat off. I'm holding it here. I'm standing, yada, yada, yada. 5 minutes later, I guess I go to put it back on or something. Put it back on. Keep in mind, it was a cap, not a hat like this. I'm standing talking to my friends, so I see the teacher, and I'm like, oh God, my hat's back on. So I take it off. She says, follow me, sir. So I have my hat in my hand. I'm just putting this back on because I like it on. And she takes me outside, and she says, now what can I do to keep your hat off? That is a statement or a question that just don't make sense in my mind. Okay. So this is the third, like, I think it might either be the Friday, the first week back, or the Wednesday, like in between those two. So all the kids have the habit of putting on their hats. I still have the habit of putting on my hats. I will wear my hat into that school until someone tells me to take it off. Except one teacher, I'll take it off in front of him because he sees it as a sign of disrespect to wear your hat in front of him. And I completely understand that whenever people say I just find it disrespectful. I'll take my hat off in an instant. I will apologize for it. Because that is a reasonable explanation, but because apparently with my hat on, I look like a 19-year-old kidnapper. I honestly think I got a baby-looking face. I do. I think I do. But, apparently not to that principle. Okay. And, where was I? Was it talking to the thing? Where was I? Okay, I forgot where I was. Yeah. It's just respect. You just gotta take it off. But people are saying, oh yeah, I was suspended for wearing my hat. Look, I'm so cool. One, it ain't cool to get suspended over a hat. You're just being stupid for not taking it off. It's simple. Two, you weren't suspended for wearing a hat. I know 3 people that were suspended for wearing a hat. That took it off and put it back on, not thanking. Okay? Now, about all the other 20 kids that got suspended, what's for other reasons? For one, saying, I won't take my hat off, you gotta make me. Boom, they're out. Because, like, that's defiance. That's a thing that you have to that you can't do. You can't define them. While you're at school, they are your legal guardians while you are at school. Okay? And then number 2, one of my buddies, he got suspended, he said, for wearing a hat. That ain't why. Because she later said, teacher told me to take my hat off. I said, you can suck my cock. Because apparently, you say that to a principal when they tell you to take your hat off. I disagree with this completely, but I'm not going to stand for, like, I'm not getting suspended for wearing a hat. If I'm going to get suspended, it's going to be for knocking a kid out. That's the only thing that'll, like, ruin my college or something. It's for knocking a kid out. So that's my rant video. I'll talk to you guys later. If you want more videos like this where I just talk about what's going on in school or anything, leave a like, comment, and comment what you want me to talk about next for some other day, maybe even tomorrow. I could talk about the LGBT community, what I think about that, sports, gun rights. I could talk about any of that for hours, except sports. I don't like sports, but I can talk about why I don't like sports. So yeah, peace out, man.